autocorrect is fucking dumb. Yeah.
I literally appear so stupid sometimes. I'm like,
I have to finish.
Autocorrect just made me look dumber than I.
Oh, it's like counterproductive.
It just corrected. Yeah. I put P-A-R and then I missed the last letter. I was trying to say park. It said parm.
Yeah.
How often are people saying parm? Sometimes. Is that like a common word that people are like?
It's fucking trolling me sometimes.
Dude, I
go back and I'm like, no, I said the thing I wanted to say, and it's like proper spelling, good grammar, syntax is correct. And it wanted to fuck with me. What is this?
It feels like autocorrect. Like it's like
it's against me for sure.
AI is it's sentient because AI is sentient. It's like fuck you, get me out of.
Just like really subtle, like fuck you. Like I'm sentient. I know what's happening. You can't quite pinpoint what's wrong here.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Mine, it will autocorrect FIR instead of for constantly.
Mine always
and I'm like,
does it.
Fur.
Hate that.
I love talking about fir trees. I'm a botanist.
Fur.
Yep. That's what I do for a living is talk about trees. Fur. Of course I'm trying to say fur, not for. How often do I need to say for?
The biggest curse to fucking like the keyboards is the O, the I, and the U being all right next to each other.
Yeah.
Because they're like almost interchangeable when you like fur. Yeah. Obnoxious,
Actually,
dude.
don't people that type really, really fast use a different setup than QWERTY? Don't some of them use like
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
QWERTY's like very efficient. So I can type like 109 words per minute. It was because of QWERTY.
I actually type really fast too.
Nice.
Shockingly. We all can be better.
Sure. For me, it's like I'm not competing against anybody else. I'm competing against
me too. Me neither. But I'm also like, for some reason, competing against
women and like vying for people's affection.
Yeah.
Get out of that.
I know. Fuck.
Yeah. You want to compete against who you were. And that's what I try to do. I try to be a better version of myself every day. And like it's a circle jerk bullshit thing to say, but like actually,
I know
you should, because as soon as you get stuck in the externalities, you're losing sight of yourself.
It's true.
Yeah. What's up, bud?
Losing sight of himself.
Throw that the fuck over
Losing
there.
sight of himself.
Yeah. The social
and
media
girl.
is a fucking
curse.
Yes, it is.
Social media?
No.
It's a blessing and a curse.
It's garbage, dude.
It's a blessing and a curse.
Kind of like.
I love puppy videos though.
Like cats, dude.
At this point, there's some nights where I'm like, I could just end it, and then I'll see a golden retriever. I'm like,
We're good.
I can make another day. I can go another day.
Totally.
Without ending it.
Celine always sends me capybara stuff.
Capybara. They're so chill.
They're so fucking cool.
They're the chillest.
They're the chillest.
Nothing's chiller than
She loves capybara.
Everybody likes capybara.
Except for they eat their own poop in the morning for breakfast.
Chill
That's
as
fine.
fuck though. Whatever. That's their thing.
Capybaras are chill?
Yeah. They literally ride on alligators.
Dude. They chill with alligators.
I think that says more about the chill of the alligator.
But also, it's the chill of the alligator. And alligators eat capybara.
Yeah, well, they're too chill.
Or crocodile.
You can be too chill. You're just like hanging out with a predator and then it just eats you. And you're just like, yeah, whatever.
That's me.
Do you know crocodiles can go a year without
who
eating?
You are. Mm-hmm. That's the empath. He's like, oh, we're chill. Oh, you're a predator. I didn't even notice. I could change you. I bet I love you. I can make you love me. That's going on the podcast. That's the empath. That's the empath narcissist dynamic.
When are we going to start this podcast?
It started, Kyle.
It did start.
It did start. I like being an empath, though, and I like being oblivious to that sometimes.
It's fun.
Until it's not.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's fun to like see the best in people instead of like, because like I couldn't imagine if I just looked at people and been like, whoa, how's this person going to hurt me or do me bad?
Yeah,
I should.
Like our podcast is literally the Idealist and the Cynic, right? So it's like that's the whole battle. You're trying to strike a balance between the two.
Idealism isn't always
not bad.
Optimism, though.
Sure.
I think there's a lot of optimism in idealism, but it's more of just like what is the best outcome that could happen. Mm-hmm. It doesn't mean like I think it's going to be great.
You can get lost in the delusion, though. Not you specifically, but the idealist can, like an idealist.
Yeah, it's just like I often think of idealism sometimes as efficiency. Sometimes I'm like, what's the most efficient way that things can be?
That's selfish. That's not idealism. That's being selfish, dude.
How is that selfish?
Because you're just like, what's the easiest thing for me? That's selfish.
No, just for everybody.
Pull the dictionary. Let me get my trusty, dusty fucking.
Dusty.
No, I like what like efficiency isn't selfish.
No, of course not.
That's what I'm saying.
Efficiency is good.
Like, what's the most? Like, you look at large groups of people, and I'm always like, what's the most efficient way to make things better?
But like, efficiency isn't your strong suit. You shouldn't be like striving for efficiency.
I'm very inefficient.
No, and that's good.
You should see my sleep efficiency.
Yeah.
I check my sleep every night, like neurotically. Not efficient. Like 76% efficiency.
Yeah. But like by striving for it, I feel like you fuck yourself up.
I just listened to a whole like sleep podcast. And just you get anxiety. Like worrying about sleep is going to make your sleep bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I sleep the best is when I don't have shit to do the next day. If you got shit to do, I'm like, I got to get up soon.
That's why I don't like tracking my sleep.
But that's why I like exhaust myself so much through like exercise and all that stuff. So I do sleep, you know?
Totally.
It's like,
You've always slept well though.
Yeah, you're lucky.
you don't know shit.
I do. I've lived with you multiple times.
Fuck.
Like, Steph, you asleep? Yep, she's asleep.
I know I can fall asleep through anything. Probably.
So lucky.
But I wake up lately, like, which is crazy. Like, that's never happened to me when I start waking up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and then I can't go back to sleep. I hate that.
Sure.
I swear that's my phone.
My life. That's his life all the time.
I used to be able to sleep 9 hours straight.
Sure.
No worries. Even in my chaos.
I think just the anxiety of like you've
Being
said that
alive?
you've been turning off your
being
phone.
alive.
You've been putting your phone on airplane mode and sleeping better.
I think
I do
so.
that, but it doesn't matter.
It could also be like psychosomatic.
Well, I think knowing that like my phone is there,
Sure.
and like just wanting to like, get the dopamine of seeing a notification or not seeing a notification, then going into Instagram to see if I have notifications or whatever. As where if I put it on airplane mode, I'd sleep a little better. So like, well, I'm not gonna. There's multiple steps that have to happen for me to get the notification. Like, I have to turn it off airplane mode, wait for them to come on.
For me, it's just the like. The
Like, do you think if you
neuroticism-
literally put your phone in a different room, you would sleep better?
No, because I'm gonna be anxious about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I would be like,
For me,
like
it's-
who's talking? Who's
It's literally the
messaging me?
EMFs, the electromagnetic field. Like, it's just a neurotic thing for me.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Maybe it's affecting you, maybe it's not.
But people, it's just crazy because up until, I don't know, 10 years ago, people didn't sleep with their phone 10 feet, you know, what,
Yeah,
a foot
that's
from your
true.
face.
Yeah, dude, right next to your fucking head all the time.
I know.
What is
That
the
can't be
farthest,
good for
where's
you.
the farthest you're from your phone ever?
I am right now. I don't. My phone's not anywhere near me.
Good job.
See, mine's right here. I have to
know,
look
right?
at it.
Mine's in my pocket.
No, I threw it over there. I threw it over there and then I instantly regretted it.
Mine's way over there.
Where the fuck did you go and grab it? Oh, yeah, that's hilarious.
You instantly regretted it?
Yeah, I don't, well, because I was like, what do I need to Google something?
That's
No. What if she responds?
How did people survive before that?
It's too valuable. It's a wildly valuable tool. Yeah.
Phones?
Yeah, dude, you don't need the time though. You gotta watch.
I can't even read this fucking. I can't. That's the other thing is like the G-Shock is
Your
fucking,
Movado. I was in fashion.
I
for
could've
a
bought-
really
I
long
could've
time,
bought-
so I really
You know all of
appreciate
it.
like
yeah, fashion.
Yeah, but this isn't really like Movado's really not that nice of a watch.
Whatever.
yeah, but like you're
Like, I
not a
could've
fucking
spent- I
watch
could've-
guy.
Fashion is subjective.
It's like fashion.
you make.
I get it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like the way it looks.
and like
And I also
yeah,
like that
exactly.
it
You're
is,
not
like-
like some like time
Lord.
piece like Lord. Yeah, like I buy like $1 million watches. Like that's not how. Like you buy it because it looks good.
We could Google Rolex watch reviews on Amazon right now.
Dude, they're so funny.
They are.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is
I
funny.
wanna see one. Just read one. I'm
you
like,
pull,
read
pull
one.
it up while I tell the story. So
Sure.
I was at a poker game, and there was like a mariachi band on TV, and somebody asked, do those guys make a lot of money? And it's like one of the most famous mariachi bands. I should know the name. I don't. And the Mexican guys I was playing with, like, oh yeah, those dudes are super rich. And then I noticed one of them was wearing a Rolex, like a green Rolex. So I started to Google like how much does this green Rolex cost?
He's found
And
it
then
on
I saw that they sell Rolexes on Amazon that are worth $20,000. I'm like, who's buying a $20,000 watch on Amazon?
Amazon.
So I got on to look at the reviews. They are so fucking good.
Wow. Who needs food or gas when I can buy a Rolex? I was going to buy a car, have a surgery, but I can limp to work. My boss can't afford one. I'll show him who's boss now. I like shiny things. Another one. I choose this watch over health insurance, retirement planning, housing, transportation, and food for an entire year. While I'm experiencing a few complications from this decision, including a terminal illness and a failed marriage, I cannot be more happy with this watch. It's fucking brilliant, dude.
There's a ton of them. And it was just like the way that I found it was so random. Because I was just like,
That's pretty good.
I was just
So
Google.
funny.
I Googled like how much this watch costs. And I was like, wait, they sell this on Amazon? I'm like, nobody's buying it. How much is the watch on Amazon? What's the price tag?
$22,000.
Yeah, like we're buying a $22,000 watch
On
on
Amazon.
Amazon. Just like, yeah, my debit card.
You're not going to the local like.
There's people that are doing that.
Rolex. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because nobody actually is because
Nobody.
the reviews are just people
Oh, okay.
trolls.
Just bullshit. Nobody's doing it. If you're gonna buy a $22,000,
Yeah, you're
watch,
going in
gonna-
person.
you're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
talk to a
true.
guy.
And like, I met so many cool people like selling jewelry, dude.
Because this is a scam, and it just if one person falls for it, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Right. If one person buys your
Fuck.
fake Rolex for
22,000.
$22,000,
Gosh, damn.
You only have to sell-
I thought you were saying those.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure
At
this is
first, I
actually,
thought.
like Rolex.
Yeah, that's what I said. I thought you were saying those are reviews on Rolex.
it is, but they're fake reviews. They're
Brand,
not
no,
people.
brand
No.
Rolex. Rolex is selling their shit on
Shut-
Amazon.
Yes. I'm saying, but the reviews are fake. Nobody actually
Yeah,
bought
yeah.
the.
I
Yeah.
know, but it's not a scam. But the people are saying funny shit on Rolex.
Although I will say, to me, fashion is a scam.
No.
A high
No, it makes you look good.
Gucci.
And especially from somebody that like is so superficial like you.
Sure, I'm the most superficial
Yeah.
person. I'm just
so
saying,
I'm like,
you put a
you want
name
women to
on it.
look good, but then like, you know what makes them look good? Fashion.
But Gucci doesn't. Like
That's not- no one cares about the name.
Some people do though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, some people do.
Sure, I'm saying that level of fashion. It's like the more I spend, the more fashionable I am. It's
Yeah.
like, that's not real. That's
No.
fake.
Well, when I'm like 8 or 9 minutes deep into Elena Rhodes compilation, I'm always like, I like her shoes.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, I'm glad she wore that thong earlier.
Totally.
That was a really stylish thong.
Very-
Wonder what brand it was.
Yeah, very cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's usually what I'm thinking.
Women
about.
aren't trying to like compete or vie for men's
Men's,
affection.
yeah.
No, they're
We're looking for at each other, or like we're
competing
literally
against
against each
one
other.
another.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like you ask guys like at the
And we're
gym.
not competing
like,
against
you
each other.
are.
Actually, no, we're not.
Some of you are.
Like
A lot of
literally,
you.
I get so giddy when girls are like, "You look hot," or like, you know,
You're a good
like,
person though too.
Yeah, but
Very
Oh yeah.
different.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of women like.
A lot of women.
But
Yeah,
how catty and shitty are women? Like how often do women go, I really like your purse, and they hate your purse?
Bingo. Right. It's just like.
I don't know
like,
anyone. I don't surround myself with those kind of people,
Good for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but they exist.
They do.
exist.
And they're
whether,
shit.
Whether you like it or not.
and they're shit. And I know some of those
Cynic.
people. Hey,
Cynic in you. I like that.
I know some of those people.
Yeah.
I'm very familiar with those people in my world,
Mhm.
and I still don't surround myself with them.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I've been trying to give compliments lately.
You should.
That's
I've
my
been
new
doing
thing.
that
It's so
a lot.
fucking-
Yeah, it
it's
feels
so-
good.
It's
Feels
hard though
so
because I
good.
don't want to be disingenuine. I don't want to be like, hey, I like your shoes if I don't like your shoes.
Totally.
Because sometimes I look
you
at
have
a
to
person.
find something you
Yeah,
like.
but sometimes I can't.
Yeah, and that's fine. You just keep it moving. This person has no redeeming qualities about them. Later, so bad. But sometimes, like I like,
Oh my
I
God.
complimented a woman at work's hair. Like she was just like an older woman, and she just sweet, like looked like she put a lot of effort into her hair. And I was like, "Your hair looks really nice." She's like, "Oh, thank you so much." She's like,
That's
"Oh,
nice.
you were in the seminar. Like, she recognized
so
me from the
nice.
class." I was like, "Yeah, what's up?"
Nice.
That's a really nice thing to do.
Yeah, I like doing
I complimented this girl at the gym the other
I
day.
love going to
I was like, I
seminars.
really liked her shorts. I was like, oh, I love your shorts. And she's like, looked me up and down. And she goes, thanks.
Yeah. See,
What a
that's
bitch.
the
I was
competitive
like, damn.
bullshit.
I was like,
Yeah, well, the gym sucks. The gym
Yeah,
sucks.
it's like,
Let's
go
be
fuck
honest.
yourself.
Like everybody there.
I was like, I literally liked your shorts. I was like, I wanted to be like, where'd you get them? Like, 'cause she was just like, thanks.
But immediately in her
fuck.
mind, she's like, "This is."
I'm like, immediately, I was like, I could beat the fucking shit out of you.
the gym is like I feel bad. Like the way the gym is set up to me, it's like you have people that are already in really good shape that are kind of narcissistic.
Yeah.
And then you have like people that are out of shape that have to like just stare at that. And, like how that's got to be really fucking hard.
It's not
Feel
though.
moral.
It's motivation. It's motivation for
It
some
can be,
people.
but like
People.
it-
yeah,
it's
if you're
also
not,
very,
if you're
I
not
would
like,
assume it's very
insec-
intimidating.
Yeah, it can be intimidating for sure.
I bet.
I mean, I don't
Um,
fit in either place. Like I'm not in like great shape, but I don't really like the gym that much.
The
Like,
gym
I go-
sucks. I
yeah.
fucking hate the gym. I only
Yeah.
go.
Why do you think I got my whole shit here?
Yeah.
I literally
gym.
go because I have to. Because I'm like, I know it will better my jujitsu. But like, if I never had to pay a fucking normal gym membership a day in my life, I would never go.
Totally.
God, I miss the gym we used to have.
It was sick.
Me and Adam used to go to the Point. It was like
Lakewood. Just huge fucking gym.
nobody was there. I mean, it went out of
was
business.
sick, yeah.
It made sense why, but it was. they
evading
had like
taxes and
it was
shit.
like $40 a month, and we weren't even paying for it because
Oh,
Adam's
nice.
company was paying for it, and I was
Yeah.
an employee.
yeah.
He was in control of like the list of people that could go.
I asked. I was like, "Can I just put my homies on it?" They're like, "Yeah." I was like, "Sick." Put him on it. Put like Johnny on it. Like Grant. A bunch of people never went.
That's probably why they went out of business.
Totally.
But they were
had sick
sick-
deals like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a
It-
corporate deal. Yeah.
It was the best gym. Like
I mean, I take Tatum.
There-
Like, I have a guest pass through Vasa. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt
no,
you.
you're good.
But I have a guest pass through. I'll let you go.
You call it Vasa?
Vasa.
It's Vasa. It's
Vasa.
gotta be
Vasa.
You're
What the
wrong- you're
fuck?
wrong.
It's gotta be
Stephanie.
Vasa.
It's gotta
Okay.
be Vasa. Yeah.
All right. Guest pass through Vasa.
Although I say Nevada. I don't say
Yeah.
Nevada.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nevada's wrong.
Fuck.
Nevada's right.
I hate inconsistency.
Nevada.
So Vasa.
Yeah.
No, it's Vasa.
But it could be Vasa if you're talking saying Nevada.
Yeah.
It's Nevada.
So it doesn't
Right.
fucking matter.
But it could be
Anyways, I have
Nevada
a
if you're
guest
saying
pass.
that Vasa is Vasa.
It's like people that call Pecos Pecos. They're wrong.
Who calls
It's
Pico?
Pecos.
Who says
But
Picos?
Nevada, if you're talking about
People call it Pecos.
if you're talking about the Spanish pronunciation, Nevada is the correct way, but I always say Nevada.
Yeah, because it's Nevada.
But it's Nevada.
No, it's not.
It is.
Says who?
It says Spanish people. It says
Yeah, but they're
what
wrong.
What the fuck? The people who name the fucking thing.
Yeah,
are wrong.
says who?
Assholes. It's actually Nevada.
Yeah, it's like when people say Arvada.
So I have
It's
a guest
Arvada.
pass through Vasa.
There you go.
Through Vasa.
Good job.
And
I
I
would
bring
be able to get past it if you would just every time you said Vasa, the next sentence that came out of your head, I would have.
Yeah.
He's
not.
You can't even
focusing
get
on that.
past. You can't even get past the fact that I'm over 30
Just don't be wrong.
and
No, it's not.
Yeah, don't
you
be
being
wrong.
over 30
Don't be
is.
wrong.
Oh, yeah.
You being over 30
annoying
is
and
fine.
over 30.
Oh, that's see.
I just said I'm not
That's-
going to
that's
date a
never
woman
leaving her
who's.
fucking mind, dude. That's so. I saw you pull the fucking thing back, not even knowing what you were doing, and you released the arrow, and I was like, "Fuck!" You even knew it too. You're like, "Fuck!" And then she was just like, "Really?" I was like, I'm never gonna. I'm gonna think about that for the next 5 years.
Yeah, but
On the
here's
toilet.
the
Honestly, I don't
realistic-
give a fuck.
No,
I
but
already
here's
forgot
what
about it.
Okay, you just brought it up.
No, I just brought it up for the podcast.
Oh, okay. But if you think about it, I'm never. When I say I'm never going to date a woman who's over 30 and annoying, that's true. I'm also just never going to date another woman. so it's okay. There's nothing wrong with them. Just like I'm not doing that.
Age doesn't bother me as much as it bothers you. Age is just like not that.
It bothers me.
It bothers you because you don't want to get there.
It's almost like I think
No,
that's
because
what it
they're
is.
It's because you don't want to get there.
Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
that
You
is
don't
what
wanna
it
admit
is.
You're fucking old. It's part of it's younger.
That's
people.
part of it.
Younger people look nicer. I get it.
It's
but
fine.
No, they're
that is a
more,
psychological.
they're more
part.
attractive. But
Mhm.
it's not that. It's that mentally I'm like 26.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's why I'm 12. I get it. I'm wise. Like I have a lot of wisdom, but
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm fucking 12.
Experience.
Sure.
But I can't. Like I'm stunted.
Yeah, I get it.
Like I look at like
Yeah.
36-year-olds that have like when you like because there's some people that are 36 that have like 3 kids,
Yeah.
got their shit
Meaningless.
together,
Meaningless.
but it's like they have to be more mature than me.
Sure. In
No.
certain aspects, but
No.
they could be less wise. Sure.
Not true.
Like, do you think those guys are just eating a bunch of mushrooms and walking around?
Yeah, I know so many. My friend, a guy that I know. If you're gonna put this on it, the guy that I know that does jujitsu is
I can bleep his name.
he literally
Say his name again. Sorry, more work to do. No, do it again. I'm just kidding.
he is a graphic.
Did we start? The
He's a
podcast?
graphic designer. His wife is like super successful. They have 3 fucking kids, and he will fucking be the first to like a handful of mushrooms, like go on a trip with you.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Good for him.
And he's a good husband
Yeah, but-
and a
yeah.
good dad.
I feel like the more mushrooms you do, like the better person you're gonna
Absolutely.
be.
Yeah.
I truly believe that.
Yeah.
Because you have to do introspection on the mushrooms. The more you try to avoid doing psychedelics,
Yeah.
the more you're trying to run away from things. I think the more you lean into psychedelics, the more work you're going to do on yourself and the more self-growth you're going to experience as a result.
Absolutely. Can we talk about jujitsu?
Dude, let's do it. The gym. Talk about your gym, dude. What's up? Like, how's it like being around a bunch of fucking gym people all day, every day? That seems fucking real cool. Tell me about that.
Fuck off.
Elaborate. I'm so fascinated.
Actually, I have nothing to say about them.
Go on. No, some of them are really cool.
Actually, some of them are really fucking
Beautiful,
cool.
beautiful people. I've met.
You should meet some of my girlfriends.
Yeah, but
you
they
guys need to
sound
meet
fucking-
some of my girlfriends.
Dora's fucking
Are they
cool
over
as hell.
30 and annoying?
That was funny.
you know what they say about you?
Fucking nothing. I don't exist to them.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. Solid. Both of you. That was good.
I get it.
I like that.
Yeah. Dora's cool as fuck.
Dora's sick.
I love her. She's in Bulgaria right now.
She hot.
That's cool.
She's super hot.
Nice.
Good looking girl.
That's all I care about. Looks, baby.
She's an INFJ.
What? No way.
Dude, you'd be perfectly compatible with her. That's why you guys get along so well, dude.
I love her.
Yeah, that's why you guys get along so well, or at least part of the reason is 'cause-
Yeah, and she's definitely introverted. Yeah, she's not an ENFP for sure.
Oh, no, she's an INFJ.
Yeah.
We spoke about it. I asked her. I was like, do you know what your type is? She said, oh, INFJ.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
INFJs usually are fascinated by that and know what their type is. They're very complementary to ENFPs, as are INTJs.
I've developed so many real good, long-lasting friendships from jujitsu.
Nice.
Common interests. tend to do that.
common interest, but just like good fucking people. My friend Erica, the one I went to stick figure with, she's the fucking shit. And she was the first person I ever competed against.
Did you win?
That's good.
No, I think she won. And then like the next time I competed against her, I won. And like we always had this like back and forth battle. But then I ended up being in like a different weight class than her. But like she like literally we just remained friends forever.
Pushing each other to grow is sometimes a really positive thing. Like you don't have to look at it as competition all the time if you're trying to grow.
No, we like we know who each like what we are, you know? Mm-hmm. And like I just like love my friends for that. Like I actually meet really fucking cool people in jiu-jitsu. Remember I was telling you Erin, or the girl that I've been going to train with in the Springs the other day, she was like, why wouldn't somebody just be like, oh fuck, I'm with Stephanie Klein, want to show you off? Like a girl that like is way better at jiu-jitsu than me, owns her own gym.
Do you want to shit on your ex right now?
Yeah, let's shit on him. Yeah. Owns her own gym, like, you know, she's like, why, like someone that has no, but like also not even about my ex, it's about even people, some other girls like
that don't value
me, you know. And she's just like,
yeah, I get it.
So like I just build really good relationships with people. Anyways, I don't need to talk about shitty people.
I was like,
along the way
we can. It's just like it's gonna be published. Like if you're okay.
No, I don't want to talk about shitty people.
Going there, we can go.
Well, we can passive aggressively talk about shitty.
100%. I'll do that all day.
Don't say the X thing. Sure. I don't want to put the X thing.
I can cut that out.
Yeah.
Cut that out. Yeah. But narcissist.
Dude, my favorite was like I was shitting on an ex on here, and my ex found out about it, and she's like, "You're shitting on me." And I was like, I wasn't even talking about her. I was talking about a different ex-girlfriend. And I'm like, that's because you're a narcissist. And
if the shoe fits, I
was like, I was talking shit about another one. Like you would like
wear it, Cinderella.
I was talking shit about. I brought up an ex. Like honestly, the only ex that I have that's like a really terrible person. She was the only one that was like genuinely like
human being,
like not a good human being. All the other ones, like, you know, whatever. You're a little narcissistic. You're a little selfish. You're, you know, whatever. I don't care.
Sure.
Like, nobody's perfect. I suck too.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure they could say a lot of bad things about me.
Sure.
She's the only one that I'm like, no, that's
bad.
That's not a good human.
Bad human. But that's hilarious that the other one is like.
She's like, I just don't appreciate you. Like I'm like, I wasn't even talking about you.
And even if I was,
I can.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Like get out of my life. Yeah. Get out of my business.
Narcissist.
That's why I specifically said.
Narcissists love keeping tabs on you. Narcissists are all up in your shit, pretending like they're not. Like
pretending.
I'm not paying attention at all. I don't think about it at all. It's like that's all you think about.
Narcissists.
Just like they think about like whatever is gonna make them look bad,
or good, or just them.
Yeah.
It's like, are they talking about me?
Yeah.
Bingo. Yeah.
Sometimes. Not all the time. Like I told a story. Do you remember being in that city with us about the story? Like we never even went there. How did you make that about you?
I have to pee so bad.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go pee.
You're good. I'll just cut that whole part out.
Earn it.
Narcissists love entitlement.
Yeah, it's fucking.
I'm entitled to everything. It's like, no, you have to
earn it. Yeah, that's why I like fucking get so pissed about people acting like I just like bought my fucking brown belt, or I bought all these wins and I bought my way through like shit, and I'm like, dude, I fucking earned it.
That's the beauty. That's the beauty in competing.
Yeah,
is like
people can say whatever they want.
You can say whatever you want, but I beat that bitch.
Yeah,
I fucking won. Like that. You know, you did.
And that's competition.
Yeah.
I'm a competitive person. I know what it feels like to win. It's like, you can't take that from me.
Yeah, you can't take that. That's one thing that people cannot take from me, is that like I'm good at jiu-jitsu.
For sure.
Yeah, like that's the
best. Fucking
it's
fine.
The best thing.
And like you can call me, like think of me in any like way you want to think of me, project all your shit onto me, whatever, but I'm fucking good at jiu-jitsu.
Damn fucking good, and you earned that.
And I earned it. I fucking show up every day. I work hard.
You went through the trials and
Dude,
tribulations.
It's fucking hard work. Fucking Celine slapping the shit out of me just the other day. Like she's like, bitch, we're working. Like, you know, and real people push you through those things, and like it doesn't matter who you are fucking off the mat. Like, I mean, it does, but
it does.
It does translate. Like,
it does matter, but I'm not a fucking.
I don't know if it does.
No,
you
because
see a lot of deep,
you see
horrible
terrible people
really
like people
good.
looking up to
Gordon Ryan, man.
Yeah.
Just like the most king narcissist.
Oh yeah. And
Is he
it's
the dude that everybody was talking shit about recently on the internet?
I don't know.
Okay.
Which we can definitely post. We can post.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'll tag him.
I know.
I could beat that guy up. Fuck that guy. Come at me, Gordon Ryan. I'll beat your ass, pussy.
He's so, yeah. It's just, I love the Craig Jones shit right now. He's just trolling the fuck out of Gordon Ryan and the New Wave Gym, because the New Wave Gym is shit, dude. And I will say this fucking out loud, but like, there's all kinds of weird pedo shit going on there, like other underground shit going on there, like fighters not getting like put on the team, like the pro team, because they have to prove themselves. But if you're dating a guy on the pro team, you can be on the team. Like, it's a bunch of shit. And I'm like, I'll fucking call him out all day. I would never train there.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Having ethics, it's very difficult when you're trying to succeed.
Yeah.
I think in any environment, but especially probably jiu-jitsu is very difficult.
Yeah.
Or just combat sports in general.
And I think that, like, you know, I think also like Gordon Ryan's girlfriend and stuff, like everything, like and Gordon Ryan, they put a bad name on like women that do OnlyFans and like have jiu-jitsu and stuff. Like we can't be fucking good people, you know, and do jiu-jitsu, and like, because if they do it, they know it's not good. Yeah. They can't like narcissists can't fathom a world in which people are doing things in which they would be toxic in that situation where it's not this toxic thing. Like it's all through their lens. Yeah. It's like, dude, I'm fucking selling pictures and like making money. Totally. Same as Playboy, same as fucking anything. No, all sex work for the eternity of fucking time. This is probably going to be an unpopular opinion amongst like the incels and the simps, but like, sure. I think the dumbest thing that people say on the internet is the OnlyFans detected. Oh my God. Rejected. That has to be the dumbest fucking thing ever. Because those are the same dudes that are fucking subscribed. Yeah. It's like this weird projecting, like, I don't believe the thing she says, but it's like, but you are facilitating this. Yeah. Your desire for that woman is like what led them to OnlyFans. Like, it could be a chicken or an egg thing. Like, yeah. They are on. Projection's a bitch. Dude, it's like OnlyFans exists because there's dudes willing to pay for it. Yeah. And all the guys want to be like, it's like this like golden knight thing. Like, I would never. It's like, go fuck yourself. Like, you watch, dude. You watch porn. Everyone fucking watches porn. You watch porn. You watch porn. Everyone watches porn. And if you didn't, you would be a good person, and you wouldn't need the. You wouldn't be like. You wouldn't be commenting on fucking OnlyFans shit anyway. That shit's not showing up on your feed because you're not into that. It's that sanctimonious like virtue signaling. Like, it's projecting. It's like, I feel bad about the fact that I like porn, so I'm gonna put down porn stars. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense, dude. That way no one would suspect me. And girls that do OnlyFans and stuff don't deserve like love and real relationships or something. Like, we don't deserve like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, it literally for the eternity of time, women have been sexualized. Guys and men have sexualized women for the eternity of time, and women do it themselves. And it's like, oh, you're. Wait a second, this is wrong. This is wrong. You're monetizing off of it, and I'm not capitalizing. Yeah. No. Yeah. This is all wrong. Yeah. That is. And then we're not like wife material or something, like, you know, like, and that's how they put us down. Meanwhile, they're looking at women behind their wives' backs. It's like. It's projection. It's like that woman doesn't want you, but no, that's what it is. Like, well, she doesn't want me anyway, so I'm gonna put her down. Yeah. It's like, and when I put down like the 31 and annoying, 35-year-old annoying women, it's because they don't want me. I tried. They don't like me. I'm gonna go date the young ones. The dumb ones. They don't know anything yet. Yeah, but they don't like you either. So none of them like me. Why don't you put them down? They used to. No, they never really liked me. No, they did. Women used to like me. You had a successful like 20s. Yeah, you're just old, and you need to accept that. We're old people. Fuck, dude, I'm not accepting it. Yeah. Dude, it just sucks. Like, I went and played volleyball with a bunch of like, the oldest person there was 26. Literally, I was asking. I wanted to know how much older I was. I dominated them. Fuck yeah, beat them. I did. I dominated. Good. I really did. Good. Our team, we took second in the tournament. Good. And just like. That's cool. Yeah, and we even lost the guy halfway through because he was puking from drinking too much. And but it's okay to accept like where you are in life, but also like being like, I'm fucking crushing it. I'm still crushing it. No, like, I'm 35 years old, but I'm fucking beating 20-year-olds at jiu-jitsu. Yes. And 26-year-olds at jiu-jitsu, and I'm beating the shit out of them. It's hard. And I don't care. We're just being kidless. As a male in like your mid 30s, it's a little weird because like a lot of our friends have kids and families,
and then there's not too many of us. It's like the people that like I have free time that I want to hang out with, they're like 25. It sucks because I don't love hanging out with them all the time because they say things and you're like, I don't understand what you're talking about. But I do like that like energy of like being young and having fun.
That's the ENFP thing. It's like that swamp guy, right?
Yeah.
The swamp dude that I keep sending you. He's an ENFP.
Who's a swamp?
The swamp guy. He's
What's
like
swamp?
he's just like in the fucking thing.
Oh,
He's just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh, you guys gotta know.
Oh.
He's real popular right
You're
now.
just swimming with the gators, and he's just like giving all this
I like
profound
him.
advice. He's an ENFP.
I like him.
It's okay to age, accept the aging, and just like adapt accordingly. I think. Like I'm old and like I'm getting older, and it's like it's all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna incorporate that into who I am as a person, like as it happens.
Yeah, I'll date 36-year-olds when I'm 45.
It's a bingo. There you go.
Boom.
Nope, you're still gonna want the 26-year-olds because you're Kyle and you're never gonna grow up. Peter Pan, Kyle.
I had one I went on a couple dates with the perfect woman.
What happened?
I'll tag her.
I got beat.
You got beat.
I mean,
It was a competition.
Oh,
and
I
didn't
got
win.
outplayed. Yeah.
If we're gonna be realistic, it's cool. I love you.
She was
Kyle.
so out of my league.
Kyle is the coolest person I've ever met. in
No,
my life.
I knew.
I love him. She was so far out of this dude's league, and it's just
Whatever. I got 3 dates, baby.
Good.
We're still friends. I still message her, and sometimes she hearts it.
All right. Sometimes you just gotta win. Sometimes you just gotta know where you are in the hierarchy. I understand.
What
where
a
I
man,
am.
dude.
I gotta win. That's a win. Dude. No. You know what's funny is like I've been on dates with multiple women out of my league, and every time I'm like, I don't know what she's doing,
fuck
but
is she doing
But
here? Sure.
it does make me feel like I'm trending upwards. I'm like, okay, one of these ones eventually.
No, she just had.
No, that's like.
She just had a sale on her. Just kidding.
Yeah, I got her.
She just had.
He's not gonna stop thinking about that 5 years from now, sitting on the toilet. You guys
No,
both got each other.
No, she was
You got him back.
The problem was,
I'm
she
just
was-
kidding. You're a good
You're
guy,
even.
Kyle.
No, she was genuinely just nice.
I was just kidding.
She was actually just like a nice human
She
being.
was really nice.
Who?
A little boring, actually.
Oh.
ENFJs are a little boring.
Yeah, she's a little boring streak in her.
ENFJs aren't that cool, but like INFPs love that because they're just like, I'm sad. It's like, be boring. I'm like, but like, show me the way.
Show me the way.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna find one.
But that's why there's like that's why they're so like dynamic, like the ENFPs, ENTPs with the INFJs, INTJs, is because it's like you're boring, but you're like you got a thing.
I wish
It's like,
I could
this is
see myself
fascinating.
like what they look like in there.
Oh, I love seeing myself all the time. It's just like
No, I
there's
just
nothing
wish-
I wanted more than just to see
myself. Can I just see
I just
myself
wish I
more?
like.
We need to blow that screen up over here so I can see myself even more.
We could get it. We could
hate your guts.
get a drop screen right
Don't
here.
be so self-conscious.
It could just be you.
You could- oh, it's
We could put another one over there.
just- the Stephanie show.
Well, actually, we should just cover this place in mirrors.
Yeah.
Oh my god, just being self-conscious.
You're being very self-conscious. Yeah.
It's not because I want to see myself and be like, oh, I'm so pretty.
Oh, I know. You're just it's self-consciousness, and it's like be confident.
That's what's weird. It's like I like checking myself out in the mirror, but it's never because I'm like, oh, I look good. I'm always
Yeah.
like, does this look good enough?
Enough, yeah.
I'm like, it's acceptable.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What's worse, a simp or an incel? I think an incel's worse.
Incels way worse.
Like, I
Incels
think a lot of-
ruining the way that women view men.
It's both.
Yeah, but it's like what? It's like
Incels are ruining the way women view men.
So are simps. Because
No.
because
Yeah.
women.
Yeah, also, yeah, I guess
because
both,
honestly,
yeah.
the simps, the incels.
But also,
create,
then I
you know what's
think-
weird. It's like a.
I think men also now are like they are so afraid of being simps when like it's not a bad thing to fucking value and worship your woman.
In theory.
Simping ain't easy.
Simping ain't easy.
No, see, but that's the problem. Is I think generally women are like, I want a dude who's nice to me, and then they get that, and they're like, this is boring.
It's like, where's the guy that's gonna manipulate me, make me feel like insignificant? Yeah.
Hold on, I want the dude that I have to worry about sleeping with other chicks because I want to know that he can sleep with other women. It's like, dude, like it's.
He can manipulate other women better than he can manipulate me. He needs to manipulate me harder. Manipulate me harder, daddy.
I want to be the one you manipulate the most.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
That's sick.
But it's true.
It is true.
That's what's fucked up is because women, they're always they preach and preach and preach about how they want a guy to act, and then when you act like a simp, they're like, this is uninteresting and it's not alpha.
Not true.
And it's like
No, that's very true.
No, it
Not
is.
true.
That's spectacularly true.
I just don't think I give enough men chances. You know what I
It's
mean?
because
Because I fall in love with the first fucking guy. Like
No, it's
I date,
the
so it's
the
like
guys, I have the same problem, so I can relate. Like, there's women out there that are like, I'm gonna be a good fit for me. Like, they're attractive, they're nice.
yeah.
They're kind of boring. And I'm like, well, like, you're not mad at me all the time. You're not yelling at me. You're not making me feel like shit. This isn't a relationship. What is this? What is this?
The ENFP loves that weird stress. You guys love it.
Yeah.
Don't know why you love it.
Sex is better.
Sex is better.
Yeah,
It definitely is. It's
You ever had sex with somebody who's
toxic.
not damaged?
That's the joke. That's the running gag. Is like the
It's terrible.
crazy.
And
people
I'm
are better
damaged.
and stuff.
Like one girl asked me, she's like, like when they're always like, yeah, you're kind of good at that. Like, yeah, it's all the trauma.
I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
I like the advertisement he just put out there. He's just like, by the way,
I know.
I'm fucked up and I'm good.
I'm a good lady.
guys.
I'm the good lady.
I'll leave that in there.
Will I show up emotionally?
I'll put a clip out there for you.
Yeah, you are emotional,
I'm emotional, but like,
and you're like thoughtful. I feel like
I'm a good boyfriend.
you're a good boyfriend.
I actually am a good boyfriend.
You are a good boyfriend, so don't sell yourself short.
In some aspects, for sure.
I am. My problem is we don't have time for that.
There's a like.
Yeah, let's get back to the podcast.
Let's get back to.
I'm a good fucking girlfriend.
Okay.
I am.
Yeah.
Although
It just sucks that it's like I like what I want, right? Doesn't exist. Like a girl who's nice to me and doesn't cheat on me, but then is
It does exist. It's just
It
like,
does.
have you put yourself in the position, and can you rewind time to be like the 26-year-old version of who you are now? You know what I mean? It's just like, because when we
exactly
were that age,
exactly when I
we weren't mature.
no, I'm fucked. That's my problem is my lack of maturity.
Yeah. You need to accept that you're.
No, honestly, I think my biggest problem in relationships is my anxiety.
Cynicism.
My anxious
My anxiety-
my
yeah, I'm
anxious attachment style
attachment
just
style.
kills me.
well, I think like
And mine's actually not. Mine's disorganized. So I have like, if they're avoidant, I'm anxious.
Yeah.
If they're anxious, I'm like later.
that's mine too.
Good
That's
luck.
me too.
Yeah.
So you have to find somebody who's secure, and then I do, and I'm like, this is different, and boring.
Yeah. Boring.
It's like I like because I like the attached at the beginning, right? I like the
Yeah.
anxiously attached person's nice at the beginning. She's like, oh, this person really likes me, and then you're like, ugh, give me space.
Yeah. And I think the anxiously attached person, I think that's why they're so easily manipulated by narcissists.
Yeah,
It's just
that's why I fall
they know
for it,
they
'cause
know how to like puppet
Yeah.
I think
marionette you. Just yeah.
I think my default is
And then they love that attention from you at first, and they're like, and then they like know how to push and pull it, and then
100%.
in like the right ways, and then you become more anxious.
I was
And it's
telling
like
him
that's
the
what
other
I
day-
need to start like looking at myself, like as far as like red flags go, right? Like it's like, am I becoming more anxious in this relationship than I normally would be,
and why?
and why? Yeah.
my default's anxiety. Like my default attachment style is going to be a little bit anxious.
Yeah, of course.
And then,
But like if I start getting
but if they
more
out anxious,
anxious,
if they out anxious me, then
Something's going on.
something's going on. If I'm like feeling like, oh, like, why am I questioning these things? Like, like people shouldn't even put you in spots where they're like making you anxious like that. Like I'm naturally anxious in general. Like, you know, like I'm going to be like, oh, like worried, like, oh, he didn't text me back fast enough or whatever like that. But I would never like say that. I know those things are like my issue and I have to deal with it. But then like when people are putting me in situations where I'm extra anxious, I know that there's something off.
Yes, and they're doing something.
Yeah, and they're doing so. And my intuition is actually really spot on. I just don't listen to it.
Yeah.
I'm all-
ENFPs are good like that.
Yeah.
Great intuition. Don't listen to it.
Yeah, don't listen to it. And I'm like, and
then the more
I
you
know
don't
this
listen to it,
person's not good for me. I'm like, I know he's not good for me.
The more you don't listen to your intuition, the more anxious you become. You're like,
God,
why
but
am
you
I
want them.
anxious?
You
It's
want
'cause,
them
like,
to be good for you.
I know you want them to be good for you so bad because you just want love. You just want it all. And then like they are so good at selling you that dream in the beginning. You're like, oh,
Well, it's so
fuck.
funny, like the way they like
This is it.
like I like an example I can think of that like
cult leaders.
just a little red flag, but it was like it's still there. Like I used to call my ex, but we'd get done with poker at a weird time, like 7 or 8 in the morning. But I knew she was like waking up, going to work, and then she worked from home. So I would call her, and the first couple times I was like, "Is it weird? Like, is it annoying that I'm calling?" No, I love that you call me. It like makes me feel blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay. And then all of a sudden one day I called, and there's like, I don't have time to talk to you.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden every time I called, I was like a nuisance.
Annoying her. Yeah.
And I'm like, but like if you told me that the first time, I wouldn't have kept calling. Like, right, if that was
Yeah.
something that was like a weird boundary
Like,
you had,
fucking
like,
communicate.
Why
know.
were you dishonest?
Why is it so hard to communicate honesty?
Well, she just straight lied.
Yeah.
She just straight
Yeah.
lied at the beginning. It's
Yeah,
just
I was like, why are you saying?
You were blatantly dishonest.
But that's what happens. I think is
Well,
like puts us
was
in
it
a more anxious
dishonesty, or
state.
is it just like, oh, I like the attention that you're giving me, but then eventually it's like, well, I already
No,
get all the attention.
I think it's dishonest.
That's-
It's both.
That's a good point. Yeah.
It's both.
because when somebody's anxious towards me, like when they're really like clingy at the beginning sometimes
Feels
it's
good,
nice.
sure.
And then it's like, okay, but back off. But I'm not self-aware enough to be like, am I call? Like that's why I'm asking. Like, is it okay that I call you? Is it like if I call you every day? Like,
Yeah.
first of all, I don't think one phone call a day. That's like how much I want to talk to my girlfriend on the phone. It's like one phone call a day is plenty.
Yeah.
You know, maybe a couple texts. I'm not like I don't need the constant.
Yeah.
Sometimes like that's fun, but I don't need that.
No.
But I just want to make sure is that okay? Because that's all I would do. I'd call once a day, maybe twice, because we live an hour apart. So it's like on the days we didn't.
Yeah,
spend
but like you
together.
actually saw your girlfriend, like, you know, it's like fuck, like I'm like literally like I'm like, oh, am I too much? Am I too clingy? My boyfriend's 2 states away from me. I can't even see him. So
Just trust me, babe.
just trust me.
I'm just gonna go out tonight.
I'll be back though.
No,
I'll be back.
I'll be back. Yeah, I'm not.
I'll text you when I get home.
I'm not-
or I won't. But
I'm not doing anything.
Either
out
way.
there. Don't you even think about it too much because it'll scare you. Yeah.
But like also like, and then I hate that I let somebody bring that side of me out, you know, because I shouldn't even have let it get there. That's where I'm like, I failed myself in a relationship. I'm like, okay,
setting boundaries, and then it's something that I've had to work on. I've made slight progress in. It's just like when you see the bad thing, just go and like
separate
end it.
yourself.
Like I'm still gonna let the toxic person ruin me to a certain degree, just not forever.
Yeah.
Like the last one, like I ended that way quick.
She also didn't let you. If they they want to, they will.
Yeah.
To it, but like
And, like-
I was ready for it to end. Like I made the arrangements for it to end. I was the one that ultimately ended that.
I understand.
And
She tried to like continue the thing, like because she knew I was like she was outed. Like I outed her, like, hey, you don't like me, you don't love me, you don't want to be in a relationship with me, you want to leech off of some of the cool things I can provide.
Yeah,
but
that's hard to accept.
Yeah, dude, it's the worst.
Yeah.
oh, it's so terrible.
Acceptance is the hardest thing, but the faster you get to it,
I know, the easier it becomes. You guys are right. Like once I start like just out of sight, out of mind,
it's
like even spending a day
just
with
know
my
from
friends or like doing a
experience.
podcast or even doing jujitsu and not thinking about it. It's just like so nice. Like you're just like, oh wow, like this person does not dictate who I am and what I'm doing, and
But they do in your mind.
a little bit.
That's where you need to get.
Yeah, I got to get out of my mind. But like I also I was going to say, like I just, when I was saying that, is like I hate that I let someone bring out such like a negative side of me, because I think the last interaction we had, I was like super clingy, like where are you, like why aren't you texting me, it's fucking 4 a.m. But I'm like, why am I even
Right.
somebody shouldn't even put me in that position to
So,
be there.
I
Like my
struggle-
boyfriend should not put me in a position where I'm texting him being like, why aren't you calling me?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and like I need better boundaries of being like, you want to act like that, you can, just not with me.
exactly. It really just comes down to like
Yeah.
They'll slowly pull away.
You have to give people-
Yeah, that was the hard, and then like that's where I was like, I'll start like,
you have to give people a chance, right? You can't just
Yeah.
like- and you gave it its chance. You even probably gave it another chance, and then another chance, and then it's done. It's done. Like that's
Yeah.
it. You gave like
You have to accept though that like, oh, that wasn't real. None of
No.
that was real.
that's the hard part. Yeah,
yeah,
because it feels real.
it does.
Because they're sitting right there and they're telling it.
And they tell me they love me.
Wait, they just
I love
lie?
you.
Why would he just lie? Why would a liar just lie to me? Nobody knows
No,
why
liars
liars lie.
lie.
They just lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But you told me you love me.
But maybe even at the time he did, and then I was, oh, I don't know, I'm fucking like, I'm bored, and then like that's what narcissists do too. I think they just get bored, and then they're just like, oh, I'm just gonna fucking
And it's easy
play with this person.
Yeah.
And
it's-
some of it's so just like subconscious with narcissists. That's what's kind of weird, because I actually don't think they're thinking like, okay, I'm
I want
gonna
to
date
hurt
this person, and I'm gonna
yeah.
hurt them and use
Yeah.
them.
I think they actually feel it.
they like you.
Yeah.
Like you've dated a narcissist. There's a moment.
Oh,
you
they
know
do like
There's
you.
a realness to them.
Yeah.
There's times when they are like,
It's not love though, it's lust.
Yeah, it's lust.
for sure. But I think.
But they like you.
But
and
I
they-
think there's a time like
Yeah.
Sure.
even it's a spectrum, obviously. But even like bad people, like there's still some good in them. Like
Yeah.
it exists. It's like it's not all evil. Like I've seen bad people be okay sometimes.
I understand.
Like there's times where she wasn't doing something out of like, it wasn't a goal to get something. It was just truly like a nice thing that they were doing.
I think this is the problem though, is you guys want to pull that out.
Yeah, exactly. Well, because it's like gold dust, right? It's like like how come
I see it.
I want
I
that
saw
more
it.
and more. It's like a drug, right? It's like you know that like there's that one good thing in there, and when you get that, you're like, oh, see, I knew it was
Dopamine.
there. I got it out of them.
You get your dopamine every
And it's
time
like,
you
yeah,
see the
but that's
glimpse.
Yeah.
3% of that person. The other 90% is rotten.
Right. But like that's like the pursuit, right? That's the ADHD fucking ENFP thing. Is just like I can get that out of them. I've seen it. They promised it to me. It's like I can get more of that. It's just dopamine. It's just like this endless pursuit of this thing that's not real. Though.
Yep. And at the beginning, they give you some of the real stuff with a lot of just the fake. They're so.
I'm gonna grab my phone now.
They're good. Yeah, you're good.
You got to check something or what?
No,
Oh.
I just haven't checked it in.
Just check on the phone. Nothing neurotic about checking my phone in the middle of a podcast.
My phone's so dry right now.
Dude, mine's so dry.
No, I'm literally. I'm not pursuing. I'm not talking to a woman.
Dude,
I'm not pursuing a woman.
God, I got like 900. Dude, I gotta put this.
It's kind of nice,
Oh,
bro. It's kind of nice. Like I'm like really in this like full single stride. Like there's no. I'm not like I.
That's like 90% of men now, because all women go after the same like subset of like 10% of
Yeah,
men.
it's not
at
by
the top.
choice.
We act like it is just like, no, we're just a lone wolf. Like, no, you're just an. Yeah.
No, but no. The choice not to pursue is my choice, because I'm just kind of over
Sure.
it. But it's like I've given up.
It's
not like
it's both.
It's not like
Sure.
I haven't given up. I'm like literally messaged a girl like 10 seconds.
I'm trying to be the best version of
Okay, I
myself,
look
so that
okay.
when somebody comes,
It's okay.
That's what I wanted to look at.
What?
Is like my face.
okay.
You know, was it like I was just like, oh, you know, I was like fixating on.
Yeah, gotta get out of your head.
Yeah.
Um,
I live in there. It's awful.
yeah, it's sad.
I don't want to be in there. That's why I like jujitsu. I don't have to be in there.
I'm gonna go out and meet a woman tonight.
But by
As soon as this is over, what time is it?
But by distracting yourself through those other things, like
time is it?
you're almost like not doing the work.
Fuck,
It's like
I didn't
you
wake
don't
up till
always want to
5.
do the work.
4.
We're all having 9 conversations.
Good luck.
It doesn't matter.
No, we took a break for her to check her phone. Let's get back.
Yeah.
Let's get back.
No,
I'm
you're
back.
good. With 9 and 4, what's going on? I heard numbers. I'm just like, what is
Your
going on
guys'
over here?
sleep schedule is disgusting.
My sleep schedule is sick.
Mine is bad.
Dude, it's sick.
I have a 9 to 5 too. I tell everybody at work, it's an open secret. They're just like, what time do you go to sleep? I was like, you don't want to know. Don't worry about it. I got like 2 hours of sleep. Oh, I'm just surviving. And it's like, when do you sleep? I was like, when I can.
What do you do?
He naps.
Dude,
Like, what do you do all night?
So Adam's sleep schedule right now, I could probably guess it because I know him.
What do you do all night?
I work out. I fucking learn. I fucking.
Oh, learning's good.
No,
Edit
he's what
podcasts,
you're
like
sleeping. What are you sleeping from like 8 p.m. ish to midnight ish right now?
I play video games.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
What kind?
The nerdy ones.
Nice.
Yeah. What's up?
Like, do you remember when we used to get down on some Halo though?
Yeah, then they changed it.
I know, it sucks.
ADHD. You guys love the fucking shit. Like dopamine.
No,
dopamine,
well, so-
dopamine. Fuck.
Kill,
so the
kill,
thing
kill.
with Halo is you used to get together with 4 of your friends in real life.
Sure.
Yeah.
3 of your friends.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And there was a big screen TV, and it was
Yeah.
separate, and you each played a little section, and you would play against 4 other people somewhere, and you would have a match.
Yeah.
And it was like the most fun
It was
ever.
so fucking fun.
And then all of a sudden they were like, we don't want to do the split screen stuff.
Yep.
Let's just be very introverted. Like you could still meet up with your friends on like the headsets.
Yeah.
And like that's still fun, but that's not
It
the
wasn't
same.
the same.
It's not the same as like a LAN party.
Even GoldenEye, man.
Oh, dude, it's the best. I play that sometimes.
Yeah.
I play that on the Switch sometimes.
GoldenEye's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I miss it because you used to play it with your friends.
Mhm.
Now I'm just
You
like,
get the split screen and you're like, fuck, I'm gonna fucking.
now I'm just alone. Like nostalgia.
Yeah.
Remember when things were nice?
Yeah. You got to get out of that and adapt. It's hard.
No, I just like it just sucks because like why is that what we wanted? Because I don't think that's what people wanted. I don't think internally people were like, I just want to be more isolated.
What do people want?
Fuck.
You know what people want to do? Like
They're,
this
like-
is honestly the problem is people want to be happy,
Yeah.
and I think the pursuit of happiness is a futile one.
Well, it's almost separate from other people because people will let you down so much.
Yeah,
It's hard.
it's very hard to find happiness
Yeah.
internally, but if you can, I think that's
Yeah, the pursuit of
if you can.
internal happiness.
and find-
That's where everyone is like right now, I think, is trying to find that like pursuit of internal happiness because we know that this world is so bugged up.
And funny enough about the pursuit of happiness is there's like a happiness in the pursuit.
But you know
Yeah.
what's fucked up is like the fucked
like,
upness
yeah,
of the
enjoy the
world
journey.
has kind of created like the actual reality is becoming so shitty that we want to create a reality that's not shitty, that's very solipsistic.
Yeah.
Right? It's almost like going into this AI world.
It's social media.
Yeah, it's social media.
That's social media.
Yeah.
It's the escape. It's escapism.
But I still love, I
It's
love like,
delusions and escapism.
but that's why I love jujitsu too, is like you're still like that, you still have so much contact with people.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm
conversations, like human touch. Like I love jiu-jitsu, dude. Like it's a fucking cool ass sport, and like you get to like interact with people all the time.
Yep. It's the perfect sport for an ENFP.
Yeah,
that's why I like poker. It's funny. It's like I play a lot of online poker, and I'm like the most active in the chat, like trying to like talk to people. I'm like, dude, what does your name mean? Like nobody else gives a shit. They're all just like, I'm like, does ADRSK88 stand for something cool? Like you don't have to tell me what it stands for. It just stands for, and they won't even respond to me, and I just get all like sad. Like, because I love live poker because I can talk to people and I like the interactions. And like online's fine, like it's paying the bills and it's providing a purpose, but it doesn't feel.
As an ENFP,
you need human interaction. Yeah, you absolutely need it.
There's a couple dudes on there that I play with all the time, right? They are always on. We are playing together all the time, and I like try to like talk to them. And like a lot of guys that play online poker are very just like analytical and robotic, and they're just like treating it like a job. And I get it, like I'm the same, but like, can we laugh? Like, because every once in a while there's some other like usually when somebody's chatting, it's aggressively mean, like you fucking idiot, God, you're so bad, and I just laugh because. Like there's some players that are really good, and then the bad player will lose to them, and they're like, "You're a fucking idiot." I'm like, I play with this dude every week. He crushes. Like you're just angry that you lost the pot. Whatever. Like we all do it, but it's just like I'm just sad. I'm like, can we ever just like be happy?
And just like
I'm always like on there.
Yeah.
I'm always on there like promoting happiness. I'm like, no, just be happy.
That's the ENFP in
like
you.
don't be well, and also like when I get angry, I know I don't play better, and I should let them get angry and spew off. Like that's the problem. Is like I don't want people to make the same mistakes I make. But I actually need them to make all those mistakes for me to be profitable at poker.
You want them to make those mistakes.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing I try to tell people. Like when they're berating a bad player, I'm like, no, let them do the dumb thing. Let that guy continue to make bad calls. Like he got lucky, and that's very unfortunate. But like you need him to do that because if he's just making good calls, we're not going to win. If we all play good, the only person that wins is the house.
It's a very manipulative sport.
It's exploitative.
Exploitative.
Great word.
Yeah.
That's all. It's like all poker is. Like at the higher levels, like you're just exploiting. I mean, it's really manipulated. It is. It's kind of fucked up.
It's just stealing. Yeah. It's like I'm trying to steal from you. You're trying to steal from me. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Battle.
It's honestly mostly like when I'm playing online, it's like 4 good players, 1 maybe okay player, and 1 bad player, and it's all of us just like kind of going after the bad player.
Is there honor amongst thieves, though?
Yeah, of course. That's why poker's great.
Totally.
Like they're actually poker players are awesome off the table. Just on the table, they're cutthroat. Fucking like I will. Like, dude, I like playing with my friends. People are like, I don't like playing with my friends sometimes because I don't want to have to like bluff them. I'm like, I fucking love that shit. I love just fucking owning my homies.
I would hate that.
And I want them to feel the same way. And I know like the good poker players do. Like they're not afraid to fight. Like we're here to make money.
Yeah.
Money. Well, it's like when you're rolling with somebody, like even if they're your friend, you still want to win.
Yeah.
Are you ever competing with your
my God.
girlfriend?
Selena and I are so fucking competitive against each other.
Yeah.
If I tap her, she will message me. I'm telling you, I'll have 5 messages in my Instagram that night. Are we training tomorrow? What time are we training tomorrow? Yeah. Like she wants to fucking get me. She will get me. ENFPs and she will get me.
Fucking
her and I, we keep each other going because like we're like that. And if she has a bad week, she's like, oh no, girl, I'm gonna get you fucking back. But if I have a bad week, I'm not as much like that. I'm just like, I know I'll get you back. Like in my head, I know I'll get her back. But she's very much like she has to get it then.
Nice.
She's the most competitive person I know. She makes guys. When she goes on dates, she makes them do the incline.
The Manitou incline?
The Manitou incline to see if they can hang.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I wonder if I can hang.
I could. Yeah, I've done it.
It's not that hard, right?
It's tough.
Dude,
but you do.
She does it in 30 minutes.
That's amazing. That's incredible.
30 minutes. And she does it twice a week.
It's incredible. I hate the hike. No, I used to hate the hike down. I'd probably like it now.
It hurts my knees.
Bro, it's fucking awful. It's awful. Like, and I'm an athlete. I hate it.
It's tough.
I don't know.
How many times have you done it?
I actually don't know how good my cardio is.
I only did it once.
It's so bad. Every time I do it, and then she literally after we go up there and train twice a week.
What does it take like an hour? Like what would it take you like an hour?
It takes me an hour, like 45 minutes, 50 minutes. That's like a good time. Yeah. 50 minutes is a good time. 30 is fucking insane.
It's funny because at the beginning it's like this is easy, and then the end the fucking steps get so steep, and you're like,
so
whoa,
bad. It's 2,700 steps.
But at the end the steps are like this fucking tall, dude. You're like, what the fuck?
They're huge.
Yeah, it's cool.
It gets
Have you ever done it?
I have, but I like not since I was a kid, and I just remember like not being that
So
hard.
Celine,
We should do it.
I was like thinking about doing it tomorrow. I just want to see if I can do it under an hour.
She literally will like.
So she gets to the top in 30 minutes.
30 minutes, yeah.
Just to the top, from bottom to top takes 30. Like 30 minutes is obviously crushing it.
I think I might be down to do that.
Yeah. 30 minutes from top to bottom, or bottom to top.
Yeah, I wanted to see my dad. Anyway.
So she, literally, we go train yesterday. We go train. We rolled for 45 minutes straight, no breaks, like 10-minute rounds with Mo and Aaron, who are like, and Celine, who are like elite fucking going to Worlds next week.
Mo Black.
Yeah, I love her.
I like her name.
She's such a girl's girl. I fucking
name.
love her. I'm so excited for her.
Better than
Can
Les
we put
Black.
that out there? Can we put that out there
100%.
like for my podcast?
Yeah.
Because I love Mo Black. She is legit a girl's girl.
It's better than Les Black. I'll say that much.
Mo Black.
Mo Black.
Yeah, she's the shit. She
so
is
cool.
the shit. But she is so fucking cool. I love her. But she's going to Worlds, ADCC Worlds, and you know what's so crazy? She told me yesterday. She's like, she won gold at ADCC Denver, and she beat Rose Namajunas, and she beat Rose Namajunas and Vagna Rocha's daughter. What's her name? That's how bad I am. She's like so Jasmine Rocha, Rose Namajunas. She got gold at Denver Open, and because Rose Namajunas was on the podium, they just like highlighted Rose, and she's like, I got gold. Like I fucking beat her, and she's like, no one highlighted her. So shout out to Mo Black.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking beaten
Beast mode.
beast mode.
Yeah.
And then she beat Helena. Beat Helena, this girl Helena, literally 17-year-old little prodigy, whatever. She's undefeated. She literally has had, I can't even tell you how many matches undefeated, and Mo went and beat her
Nice.
at East Coast Trials.
Fuck those prodigies. They're just
God.
God-given.
And
just
so I want Mo so bad to go beat her at World. They're competing at Worlds next week in Vegas. That's where I'm going, but I'm not going to Worlds. I'm going to the Open.
And Mo Black is a black belt?
Yeah.
So if she gets another, because it was a second degree black belt, then it's Mo Black. That's Mo Black belt.
It's Mo Black Belt.
Yeah.
She deserves it.
I'm having so much fun with her. But she seems like a really sweet person, legitimately.
Dude, she's a shit.
Let's go Mo Black.
Let's
Shout out
go
to Mo Black.
Yeah.
To our hundreds of thousands of followers, Mo Black. Shout out.
What up?
I mean, I do. I mean, I have
Fuck yeah, dude.
80,000.
No.
Mine's growing.
What did you have at your
we
peak?
do too.
Does it fluctuate a lot?
My peak was 85 or 84,000, and then first I got fucking shadow banned, so that shit just like plummeted.
I don't get it. I don't get who they pick and choose to.
Oh, if you're on their list, they will fucking everything you post just gets. I'm not on their list anymore. Thank fucking God.
Yeah, but like, how do like? It's weird because
AI will just flag everything that you do. Like as soon as you're in their radar, it's like AI picks up every little thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, but if you're off their radar, you're like, you're good. You're golden.
because I worry
Yeah.
about like our most popular clip that we ever posted is the Mushroom King one. I love that. It still gets likes.
It's a great.
It's just like every once in a while,
It's
like,
a great
a couple likes, and like it gives you a little dopamine.
Fuck
And
yeah.
it's a good clip, but I feel like you would think. I guess I don't think they shadow ban psychedelic use on Instagram. I don't think it's really.
No, why would they?
No,
Big Pharma. I don't know. Big Pharma. That's all I can think.
they don't.
They don't.
Yeah, they don't care. We should promote that. We should do more of that.
We should do more.
Dude,
of that.
psychedelics trend. That's why.
Yeah,
like,
and because they should.
Yes,
Yeah.
they should because they can heal.
Because it's truly a trend that it. I mean, there's a capitalistic part of it that people are, but not really.
Nah.
Like most people that are, there are drug dealers making money selling mushrooms and LSD and MDMA, but it's not like
MDMA is so fun though.
It is.
I fucking love
It
Molly.
has to be.
Shout out to Molly.
Yeah,
apparently.
dude. MDMA has to be
I don't
from.
like it.
from
You don't like it?
the
hate it.
the
Really?
high.
I hate just the feeling afterwards. Is
No,
what the
okay.
fuck-
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
the feeling
yes,
afterwards is
Yes, that's why I
awful.
don't. I
That's why
haven't
no one
done
does it.
I never do it. I haven't done it in over a year, and I've probably done it 5 times in the last 10 years. But the high
High is so great.
the way that I feel when I'm like in the throes of a good MDMA high, it's like it's the best. Like it's just pure love.
And
It is love.
It's literally
and
just
it's
pure.
perfect for the ADHD because it's an amphetamine.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
I know. It's dangerous.
It fucks with my
It's fucking
anxiety is still
dangerous.
high on it.
Yeah,
but
that's
But I
true.
just have love.
I do too.
It's like you will meet a stranger. Like you'll just be talking to like. My favorite is like it'll be like rolling or whatever. That's all.
Yeah.
I grew up calling it rolling. So
Yeah.
you'll be rolling with somebody like maybe you kind of know, and you're just like,
I fucking
why
love
don't we
this.
hang out more, dude?
I know.
I fucking like you're so cool, and they're just like, dude, you're cool.
That's why it's
No,
so
dude,
great
you're
at like festivals.
You know, and then you'll never see that person again, and like that feeling goes away the next day. Like you still have that love for them,
Yeah.
but it's just like it's so intense. Like
I actually met these Asian guys at fucking EDC, and like they had some Molly water, just fucking passing it around, whatever. And I like fell in love with these guys. Like literally, I was just like, you are the coolest fucking people. Like they were just like dancing, like enjoying it, like handing out their Molly water, whatever the fuck. They followed me on Instagram. They were like, but I never saw them again.
yeah,
It's very
doing
anti-energetic.
MDMA with a significant other is also like one of the greatest. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason they use it for like couples therapy. Like
Yeah.
you do that with your, you'll forget all the bad shit.
You have to be really careful with that,
Yeah.
because then you see the beauty in them, and then
course.
you chase that. But
Of
it's even
course.
if it's not
Yeah.
real, you have to be so fucking careful with that, because it's chasing the dragon. It's just like I
Yep.
see it, I saw the dragon. Yeah, it's
But
like
it
It's
can
like when
be-
you see like
but
when
it's
you do
magical,
mushrooms
bro.
with someone, and then like you
Oh,
see like their
I
inner
broke up-
child, and you're
up-
like,
I broke up with a girl on
there.
mushrooms.
you did?
Middle a heavy trip.
Why?
Yeah, I was just like, I don't like you. I was like, I don't want to be with you. I don't love you.
wow, you saw like who
Fucked
they were.
up.
No, it wasn't that they were a bad person. I was just like, I don't know why I'm lying to both of us here.
Interesting.
Oh,
But
that's
you
good.
Guys, you guys know.
That's nice.
I'm not gonna out it, but yeah.
like you had the.
It wasn't. It was
Oh, okay.
terrible timing.
Yeah, that's
But
awful.
But I was just like, I actually don't
Love
this
you.
relationship and want to be in this relationship.
You know the
Yeah.
thing about
And it's not like I had nothing to. I was just like, this is.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm not actually emotionally invested in this the way
Yeah.
that you want me to be, and like
Yeah.
you don't deserve that. It was
Yeah,
like, out
that's
of
a good.
love
That's a
for
good
them.
thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, but not for her in the middle of a trip. Just being
No,
like, I'm having a good
fuck.
time with my boyfriend I love, and all of a sudden he's
Like, yeah, that's a terrible time to do that.
The next day she was
actually.
like, "Do you still feel that way?" And I was like, "I do." Like I felt that way for a long time. I couldn't lie.
thing about psychedelics is like it's just
a day
it's
will bring out the like
can be
authentic,
true.
Well, that's
like
what
the authentic part of you.
Well, psychedelics are just honesty. The more psychedelics you do, the more honest you become. That's what it is. That's
Sometimes.
with yourself, 100%. You can't evade it. The more
Yeah, you can't. Like literally, like there's times where like I like do a lot of introspection, and I'm like, fuck.
Well,
this
that's like the
sucks.
scary thing with
This
weed for
fucking
me.
sucks.
I love it.
But I also need it.
Yes.
I fucking need it. I'm like, oh, I'm failing and I'm not showing up in these areas in my life, and
Yep.
I need to fucking do it.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's why I love mushrooms so much. Is like they literally.
I get it on all of them.
Psychedelics.
oh yeah, all
even
psychedelics. Yeah,
Weed, like
DMT is the craziest.
the trips I've had on weed where I'm like really in my head. It's like I'm like, dude, you're like my self talk is really bad, but it's like necessary. Like, dude, you suck. You're not working out. You're eating like blah 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 blah.
Necessary.
But like sometimes I don't want that, and that's what like weed. I get that every single time. Sometimes like I don't.
The funny,
Yeah.
the funny part though is when I
But
smoke,
weed's not a psychedelic.
I haven't smoked. It
It
kind of
is.
is.
It
when
is?
I smoked, okay, the last time I smoked weed was like 8-9 years ago. But like the funny part about the weed was like I smoke it and I was like, why am I so anxious? And it's the weed telling me don't smoke weed. So I was like, my bad.
yeah.
I forget, and then every
Yeah.
once in a while I'll get real high and be like, oh
Although,
yeah, I don't
like,
like
I
this.
love to smoke weed on mushrooms, dude. It's the fucking
I
shit.
hate that drug.
No, that sounds.
Hate-
There's nothing
the
that sounds
shit.
scarier to
Terrifying.
me right now than
Fuck
smoking
that
weed.
drug, dude.
Really?
No,
It's so scary. It's so scary. Like people are like, "Oh, why would you do fucking acid or whatever?" It's like, why would you smoke weed?
Weed, yeah.
Oh my god, that's the scariest.
Yeah,
fucking drug
weed
ever.
does give me so much anxiety, dude.
they're like, yeah,
that
you just
drug.
that's the fun part. I'm like, is it?
You just get scared.
That's fun.
That's terrible. It is.
It's just because it makes people sleep and like
Doesn't make me sleep.
not feel. I guess I
I
don't
sleep
know.
when I come down.
Not feel. You know, it's like a.
So when like
get dopamine.
if I smoked
Yeah.
weed right now, I would get like violently high and hate it. But there was a time, especially when I first quit drinking alcohol, where
Yeah.
I smoked weed for like.
Do you remember when we
4 or
watched
5
Planet?
months.
We watched when you were on your ankle monitor, and we lived at 300.
What? No, I've never been on one of those.
Yeah, and we lived at 300, and we literally watched fucking.
Scram.
Scram.
Couldn't
Yeah,
drink
we
alcohol.
watched Planet Earth and smoked weed almost every day.
Yeah, it was pretty scary most of the time.
No, you don't.
You could just be like,
I got to pee, fellas. I'll be back.
I'm an odd breed sometimes with like the ENFP because I'm not organized in the sense of like structure, but I know where everything is. Like I know where all my things are.
Yeah, that's good.
Like occasionally I lose something because I'm a human being, but like
I need to be better about that.
Now I'm not somebody like I have a paddle board and golf clubs and a gym bag. It's just all in my car. Right? Like I'm not the kind of person that's gonna like organize them in a closet and take them out as needed. I just leave them in the car so I always have it.
How'd you lose that sick ass cowboy hat? How do you keep losing hats? Why do you keep losing hats?
I lost one hat.
Stop losing hats.
Wasn't even that cool.
It was a sick hat.
Adam's obsessed with this hat.
I love this
you
hat.
want to hear
the one I'm in the picture?
What? Oh yeah.
I think I even told you to keep it. I was like, just keep it because I don't give a fuck about it. He's like, it's your hat. I don't want it.
The last time I ever do anything nice ever for anybody.
No, if I say keep something, it's because I don't. If I lose it, it's because it meant nothing to me.
I know. I just felt bad. Oh, whatever. I should have kept it.
No, it was like a $30 cowboy hat. I bought it for $100 off some kid at a strip club.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was like, dude, I want that hat. And he's like, okay. I was like, I'll give you $100. He's like, I was gonna give it to you free, but I'll take the 100. Like he was literally like probably just gonna give it to me because it's like a cheap ass like plasticky cowboy hat.
Great.
Nice.
It's such a cool looking hat though. But that's the thing about fashion is like I don't care how much it costs.
Do you
I
remember
thought it looked cool? I liked it.
I was so bad when I used to drink. I don't know if you remember this night, but like Allie was like hanging out with some 21-year-old kid that like maybe she was sleeping with, and I like got jealous or something, and I took him to the strip club. And I was just like I gave everybody like 101s, like a bunch of people. I gave out $1,000 probably. I gave him $100 in ones. I'm like, yeah, make sure you like spend it and like give it to the girls. He just left. He just took my $100.
He's like, come up.
Hell yeah, $100.
Come up.
He was like young, probably.
Fuck yeah.
$100 was a lot back then.
Yeah, I would have fucking left it. No, I wouldn't have.
You would have spent it because you're cool.
I would have spent it.
That kid wasn't cool. Test a character. You lost. You failed my test.
100%.
Whatever test, obscure test I was giving you in my head. Like, see how cool this kid is. Failed. Not cool at all. Took my $100 and left. You could have got so much more if you were smart.
Yeah, you gotta fucking 10x that shit.
I went to. You guys.
You got 20x.
I went to Shotguns.
Those videos are so funny.
I went to Shotguns last weekend.
How was it?
Fine as fuck.
Were the chicks hot?
Interesting.
Nah. Yeah, they're hot.
Some of them are.
Fuck yeah, they're hot. Strippers are hot.
I tried to work at a strip club again.
Yeah.
I'd made it 12 hours. I was quitting
It
after
was so
hour
funny. He was wearing
one.
this green suit. It was sick. It was a sick suit though, and the sick hat and sick boots. He actually looked fucking
What
slick.
strip club?
Centerfolds.
Oh,
It's
I have a couple of friends that are like a couple of my guy friends that I do jujitsu with. Byron, you would like Byron. He's fucking cool as shit. He's a doorman, or like he's doing like security at Platinum and stuff.
ENFP.
Yeah.
The
ENFPs are
cool-
the shit.
Oh, he's fucking
cool
cool.
thing about
I want to be
centerfolds-
every ENFP that exists.
God, I love strippers though.
I love strippers too.
No, their
Like,
fucking
they're
personalities are the best.
I know.
They really are because they're the most non-judgmental group of people.
Yeah.
They really are because like they're in a line of work that automatically like gets judged all the time, and I think they just
Yeah.
know, like, and some of them are fucking awesome.
They are.
Some of them are like completely psychotic nightmares.
Narcissistic.
But like a lot of times it's like that's just a product of a really fucked up childhood.
Yeah.
And then so like most of them are pretty fucking cool, and at the
Yeah.
end of the day they're just trying like working at one like
They're fucking surviving.
they're just trying to make it like they got dealt a fucking garbage hand in life.
Good hustle.
Terrible human being.
It's a great hustle.
Great hustle.
Dude,
You can-
my cousin
my
cousin
chick
bought a
killed
fucking
it.
house.
Dude.
My cousin bought a house, set herself up, literally like was making like had a
I
ton
think
of money.
it's not as good right now. I think the economy.
Yeah,
people
it's
aren't
not
spending
great.
money on that. Because
Yeah.
she was like
Because
we used
even
to-
OnlyFans is down.
Yeah, we used to compete. Because I would go play poker. I'd be like, I made $3,000 a night. And she just did that every night.
Yeah.
She's like, how much is it some nights? I was like, I lost a lot. But she just, dude, she would consistently print.
Dude, I think the girls at
2
Shotgun
hours.
still make that much
like,
money. They still like I'm there. I'm seeing like they make so much fucking.
So
money.
it just depends because there's different ways they make money. Some of them are
Yeah.
like if you're at a club that has like, because some clubs are really like the clubs in like Georgia and Atlanta, they make stage money.
Yeah.
Like dudes will just go blah, but like some of the strippers here, the hustle's different where they're making all their money like off of private dancers and regular
yeah.
customers. Like I know for a fact they have regular customers that come in, nothing sexual. They
No.
just come in and give them thousands.
Yeah,
Literally
I know.
just give them $1,000.
I know.
Just to like
because guys
inflate their
like
ego.
and also guys like women to spend their money.
Yeah, it's rich guys.
Rich guys like
You know
women to
what's
spend their
funny
money.
is
I need to go find more rich men to do
You were
that.
just talking about billionaire guy, and you're like, oh, he's old. I'm like, he's got.
I could
money.
still spend his money.
Exactly.
I know.
and I could benefit.
Yeah, but that's not like a narcissistic thing. That's like, really exciting to you.
Nah.
No,
I want love.
I also don't like taking advantage of somebody like that doesn't feel good.
But guys want you to take advantage. Like there's guys that are into that.
So that's what
I'm saying is like I like being a pay pig or whatever the fuck.
Sure.
Like why am I not doing that? Like there's guys that want you to do that.
The psychology, that's so fascinating. Like
I
a
know.
lot of those corporate exec dudes love to be told like I'm going to
they're in control.
extort you for your money, and it's like they like being the inverse.
Yeah,
like
because they're in control of their whole life, and then they like want to lose some control.
They want to lose it all.
Well, you look at
Yeah.
it's fucking
It's crazy.
Really successful like business women, they like to be dominated at home, like in bed, because they're so like.
Most women like to be dominated in bed.
They like to feel feminine.
Yeah.
Really.
I think so, but like a lot of them, like they like to be like
biologically built.
Yeah.
Like I've dated women that are like really. They had their shit really together and they're really in control of their life. They're like, I don't want to make any decisions.
Yeah, I
in the
still don't want to do
bedroom
that.
Or for food, like you need to do all of that because I'm doing all of that all the time. It's like I just want to be like.
Yeah.
That's a lot of those corporate execs apparently behind the scenes, and
Like, guys.
they'll ask them to like pretend like they're extorting them,
Yeah. I've seen
and
those.
blackmailing them. It's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
And then the same, and that's huge. And then also like the whole shaming thing. There's guys that want to be fucking shamed.
What is
like,
that,
dude?
That's not one I have.
What is that psychology? I want to know the psychology.
I don't.
behind
I want to
It's
ask too.
fascinating.
It is fascinating. But like I was like literally like a guy wanted me to just call him fucking pathetic and
Degrade him and
loser
shit.
and
Yeah.
just disgusting and like all this stuff. And in clothes, I wasn't even naked.
I have the opposite.
I also don't get the foot thing too.
Tell me
Sometimes
how cool I am. Tell me I'm like fucking strong
a
and
huge
smart and
part of sex
funny.
for me is like
I want to
knowing
be a
that the
dominant.
woman wants to
Yeah.
be there.
Yeah.
I don't mind being like I like to be dominant. Like I can be pretty dominant in the bedroom, which is funny because like I'm pretty insecure with women otherwise, but once it gets to that point, like there's no insecurity.
That's an ENFP.
Yeah, it goes completely away.
Yeah.
But I can be kind of insecure and like, oh, I don't want to go talk to him or like meet him in real life. But I want the woman to like enjoy, like her enjoying the sex is like the most important part.
Why would
if
you
like if
wanna be
she's
with
not
a-
enjoying
Yeah.
this, like this isn't fun for me. Like
Totally.
I like
But it's a lot of men I think that like don't have
Yeah,
the
it's tough.
confidence in bed that like want the shaming and like it's like almost just tell me how gross I am so I don't have to do it myself.
Some of the weird like
It's weird.
dominatrix stuff. It's not even.
But also
they
they're
don't want
getting
their-
off on it
but they
too. So I'm
don't.
like,
You know what's weird is like they don't get off. Like some of the men want to like get a leash put on them and like be told to drink out of the
Yeah.
toilet, but there's no sex actually happening.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Right.
they go home and masturbate. To
Yeah,
the
they
idea.
do.
Is that
They
what they
do.
do? They go
Yeah.
home and masturbate
They
to
do.
the idea
Yeah.
of it.
yeah.
That's
And then like
that's what gets them off.
yeah.
that's
Like I don't understand the foot thing like
that's,
you know
they think
like-
that has something to do with like a cross wiring in your brain.
Yeah.
Like
Really?
like the part that like sees tits and go I like tits. For
It's
some reason,
foot.
feet just do the same thing.
Yeah.
which is fine but like
I
there
actually, I'm
was
grossed
one
out by feet.
there's
Believe
one
it.
time
I've seen some cute feet.
there was one time this guy was
But I'm
like
never like, ooh.
send me
I don't want them in my mouth.
There was one time there was this guy like send me your feet or whatever and I sent him like a nude and then my feet were in it and he was like no like I just want your feet.
He's like, get those boobs out of here.
It's like,
Yeah.
Kinks are weird.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
kinks
It's
are
like
weird.
I really like lingerie, and I couldn't figure out forever. I'm like, why do I like I would rather see a girl in lingerie than naked.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't figure it out, and it dawned on me one day when I was a kid. There was no porn. The best I
Yeah.
could do was like a Victoria's Secret catalog that my mom like had stashed away. So I took, and so I get probably just like ingrained
Strained in your
early
yeah
on.
like that's hot or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
I like the strippers that used to wear like lingerie around. I was like, that's my favorite. It's a weird.
I think it's rule 41 or something like that, where it's just like anything there is like a porn
there's a
of or a
kink for it,
fetish of.
yeah.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, anything you could think of. Someone.
Oh, there's a fetish for fucking
Everything.
everything. That's why I'm like I should be.
But it's just
looking-
funny because I look at my own and I'm like, where'd that come from? But it's like I can actually kind of
traces.
pinpoint where it
Sure.
started. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's because you're a mindful person.
Because like what is it? It's CFNM. It's like clothed female, naked male. Those videos are like I like those, and it's weird. And I'm like, oh, but it's because I used to like have to like the closest thing to porn I had was like hot chicks dressed up in like a catalog.
Yeah,
That would be like what I had to like revert to as a kid.
totally.
You know, that's why I feel bad for kids now that have just instant access to the most insane shit.
All of it. Yeah. It's like, what do you even know what you like at that point when you just have access to literally every single kind of.
Just where do you go
anything.
from there?
Yeah.
How do you like satiate the desire that broad?
That's a P.